The Golden State Warriors continued their Western Conference journey with a commanding 123-91 victory over the Chicago Bulls, a game that showcased not only the depth of the roster, but also the unexpected stars stepping up in the absence of some of the league's biggest names. With Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Al Horford sidelined due to injuries, the spotlight shifted to the next wave of contributors, and the team demonstrated why their roster construction has long been praised for versatility and balance. Pat Spencer, Quinton Post, and Brandon Podziemski all delivered significant performances that not only helped secure the blowout win, but also underscored the Warriors' ability to adapt when their headline stars are unavailable. Despite the absence of three cornerstone veterans, Golden State controlled the game from start to finish, opening the contest with sharp shooting and relentless movement on both ends of the floor. Buddy Hield and Quinton Post quickly connected from beyond the arc in the opening minutes, fueling an early run that set the tone and gave the Warriors a lead they would never relinquish. The team's ball movement, spacing, and defensive intensity created an environment where multiple players could thrive simultaneously, highlighting how critical depth has become in a league where injuries can strike at any moment. By halftime, the Warriors had already built a comfortable 14-point cushion, hitting almost half of their three-point attempts in the opening two quarters and demonstrating that their offensive system can flourish even without Curry orchestrating the attack. On the defensive end, Golden State's commitment to pressure, rotations, and rebounding allowed them to control the tempo and limit Chicago to just 36% shooting. The Warriors grabbed 51 rebounds compared to the Bulls' 38, showcasing dominance on the glass that translated into transition opportunities and extra possessions. The team's defensive cohesion, particularly in forcing contested shots and closing gaps, created a chain reaction of scoring runs, keeping the Bulls on the back foot for nearly the entire contest. Even a brief Chicago rally in the third quarter, which narrowed the lead to 8 points, was met with an immediate and decisive response from Golden State, who went on a 24-5 run to open the fourth quarter, essentially ending any doubt about the outcome. Among the standout performers, Brandon Podziemski's contribution was nothing short of remarkable. Coming off the bench, he exploded for 21 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals in under 30 minutes of action, joining Stephen Curry in an exclusive franchise milestone of achieving multiple games with at least 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 three-pointers in less than half an hour. Podziemski's performance illustrated not only his scoring ability, but also his vision, timing, and energy on both ends of the court. From grabbing rebounds in traffic to threading precise passes in transition, he created opportunities for teammates and consistently forced defensive adjustment from Chicago, making him an indispensable factor in the team's balanced attack. Quinton Post also made a significant impact, scoring 19 points and tying his season high with 5 three-pointers, while Jimmy Butler III returned from a knee injury to contribute 19 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Pat Spencer added 12 points with efficient shooting, maintaining a +30 differential that underscored the effectiveness of Golden State's rotation beyond their starters. The ability of these role players to seamlessly integrate into the game plan and elevate their performance in high-pressure situations has been a hallmark of Warriors basketball for years, and Sunday's contest was a clear example of how a well-coached, cohesive unit can thrive even when key players are absent. Meanwhile, Jonathan Kuminga, the former Warriors champion, remained on the sidelines for a DNP coach's decision, a move that drew attention given the absence of Curry, Green, and Horford. Head coach Steve Kerr explained that rotation decisions were influenced by roster competition and the need to balance playing time across the team. In the context of an NBA season, these decisions are commonplace, reflecting the ongoing challenge of managing minutes, development, and performance across a roster filled with talent eager to make their mark. Kuminga, who has been a subject of trade speculation due to his contract situation and evolving role with the team, accepted his benching with professionalism, emphasizing that he remains ready to contribute whenever his number is called and prioritizes team success above individual playing time. The speculation surrounding Kuminga's future has intensified, particularly given his contract structure and eligibility to be traded after mid-January. League sources have indicated that Golden State may explore trade options in the coming weeks. And while this adds an element of uncertainty for the forward, he has approached the situation with focus and a commitment to his game. Despite recent shooting struggles, his averages of 12.4 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 2.6 assists in 17 games demonstrate his potential impact when given opportunities, and his attitude reflects a willingness to stay prepared, maintain professionalism, and contribute to the team's ongoing pursuit of success. Looking forward, Golden State's upcoming matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves promises a return of Curry and Green to practice, potentially shifting the rotation dynamics once again. However, the confidence instilled in role players like Podziemski, Post, and Spencer during Sunday's dominant performance serves as a reminder that the Warriors' depth is a defining feature of their approach. The balance between veteran leadership, emerging talent, and strategic coaching allows Golden State to navigate the challenges of injuries and roster management while remaining competitive in the Western Conference. Every game provides opportunities for players to showcase growth, adjust to evolving team needs, and leave an imprint on the season, reinforcing the narrative that success in the NBA is often determined as much by adaptability and resilience as by star power alone. With the team building momentum through consistent ball movement, defensive pressure, and contributions from an increasingly deep bench, the Warriors demonstrated that they can sustain high-level performance even when key figures are unavailable. Each player who steps up not only impacts the current contest, but also stakes a claim for expanded roles in future rotations. The combination of experienced coaching, emerging talent, and team-oriented culture creates a dynamic environment where adjustments are fluid and victories are a product of collective effort rather than isolated heroics. Golden State's ability to integrate returning stars while maintaining contributions from role players ensures that they remain a force to be reckoned with in the Western Conference, keeping opponents constantly adapting to a team capable of delivering balanced scoring, defensive intensity, and high basketball IQ at every position on the floor. As the Warriors prepare for their next contest against the Minnesota Timberwolves, all eyes remain on the evolving rotation and the roles of key players returning from injury. Stephen Curry, recovering from a left quadriceps contusion and muscle strain, is expected to resume practice midweek, while Draymond Green and Al Horford could also be available, giving Golden State the opportunity to restore its star trio to the floor. The reintegration of these veterans will inevitably influence playing time for emerging contributors. Yet the performances from Sunday's game have highlighted the team's capacity to thrive with depth, showcasing a balance between experienced leadership and hungry young talent ready to seize opportunities. The ebb and flow of the roster, driven by injuries, matchups, and strategic considerations, underscores how modern NBA teams must manage both individual development and team cohesion simultaneously. Jonathan Kuminga remains a central figure in ongoing discussions surrounding the Warriors' long-term roster strategy. The former champion, now in his fifth NBA season, has experienced a roller coaster of expectations and adjustments, from his early designation as a starting power forward to recent absences from the rotation. While he averaged 12.4 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 2.6 assists across his 17 games this season, his role has been continually reevaluated in response to performance fluctuations and team needs. The coach's decision to sideline Kuminga against Chicago, despite multiple stars being unavailable, has reignited speculation about potential trade scenarios. League insiders have indicated that the Warriors are likely to explore offers in the coming weeks, reflecting the combination of his contract structure, age, and untapped potential as a tradable asset before the February deadline. The ongoing discourse surrounding Kuminga emphasizes how professional basketball careers are influenced not only by on-court performance, but also by contractual intricacies and organizational planning. The backdrop of this situation includes the summer-long negotiations that resulted in Kuminga's team-friendly deal, a structure that reportedly left both player and organization with lingering frustration. That negotiation, combined with his current status as the fourth highest-paid player on the roster, has made him one of the more closely watched names when it comes to trade eligibility. While he cannot be moved until mid-January due to league rules regarding bird rights and contract raises. The anticipation of potential movement adds an extra layer of intrigue to every game he sits and every minute he plays. Despite these circumstances, Kuminga has displayed professionalism, maintaining daily workouts and readiness to contribute when called upon, reflecting a mindset that prioritizes both personal development and team success. This maturity, paired with his physical tools and versatility, ensures that he remains a player of interest for multiple organizations seeking impact pieces capable of contributing immediately. The Warriors' depth beyond their headline stars was emphatically on display against the Bulls. Brandon Podziemski's explosive performance off the bench not only solidified his role as a rising contributor, but also provided a glimpse into the next generation of players ready to carry the team when circumstances demanded. Podziemski's ability to score efficiently, distribute effectively, and defend with intelligence illustrates the kind of multidimensional skill set that has become invaluable in a league where pace, space, and versatility define success. Quinton Post and Pat Spencer complemented this effort, hitting critical shots and maintaining consistent energy throughout, ensuring that Golden State's offensive and defensive schemes could operate at full capacity. The cohesion displayed between veterans and emerging talent is an essential element in sustaining long-term competitiveness, particularly in a league where injuries, fatigue, and schedule density can quickly shift dynamics. Golden State's strategic approach also emphasizes the importance of rotational flexibility. Coach Steve Kerr's decision-making highlights the necessity of adjusting to in-game situations, leveraging player strengths against opponent weaknesses, and managing workload across a season that leaves little margin for error. By integrating younger players into significant moments, the Warriors not only maintain competitive performance, but also foster development, allowing emerging talent to experience high-pressure environments without the expectation of carrying the team entirely. The balance of giving opportunities while protecting team objectives reflects the delicate art of coaching at the highest level, particularly on a roster with multiple star players and a history of championship aspirations. As the team looks ahead to the Timberwolves, the dynamics will evolve once again. The expected return of Curry and Green to practice signals potential shifts in the rotation, but Sunday's game proved that Golden State can confidently lean on role players to produce at a high level. The team's ability to spread the floor, rebound effectively, and execute defensively allows them to sustain a competitive edge regardless of which players are available at any given moment. The integration of shooting, ball movement, and defensive communication ensures that the Warriors remain adaptable and difficult to predict, a characteristic that has long been a hallmark of their success. Every game represents an opportunity to test new combinations, refine strategies, and reinforce the culture of accountability that has propelled the franchise through multiple championship seasons. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. The NBA world is buzzing with speculation after reports surfaced that Donovan Mitchell has reportedly agreed to join the Golden State Warriors. While nothing has been officially confirmed, sources close to the situation suggest that the deal is moving fast, sparking conversations that could shake the league to its core. Fans and analysts alike are scrambling to digest the implications of such a high-profile move, and social media is already ablaze with reactions ranging from excitement to disbelief. Mitchell, widely regarded as one of the league's most dynamic scorers, would bring a new dimension to a Warriors squad already celebrated for its sharpshooting and championship pedigree. Imagining him alongside Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green has sent fantasy lineups and highlight reels into overdrive, with speculation running rampant about how head coach Steve Kerr might adjust the rotation to accommodate another superstar. The mere thought of Mitchell's explosive drives, deep three-pointers, and clutch performances in a high-paced Warriors system has analysts debating everything from spacing to defensive strategies. Sources suggest that behind the scenes, the negotiations were intense, with Golden State reportedly pulling out all the stops to secure a deal that could redefine their offensive approach. Some insiders hint that a trade package is in the works, one that could involve key role players and draft assets, though details remain murky. What is clear, however, is that the potential arrival of Mitchell could alter the balance of power in the Western Conference, adding a new layer of intrigue to an already competitive landscape. Fans are already dreaming up playoff scenarios and envisioning highlight dunks that could dominate highlight reels next season. Social media has been flooded with speculation, memes, and mock-up jerseys as the rumor gains traction, reflecting both hope and anxiety among the Warriors faithful. While the deal is far from official, the mere possibility has reignited debates about the Warriors' championship window and the broader implications for the league. One thing is certain. If Donovan Mitchell does indeed land in Golden State, the ripple effects will be felt from the Bay Area to every corner of the NBA, and the buzz around the team will reach heights rarely seen outside the height of the playoffs. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.